Alright, you guys, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Arnold here with New Life. And as you guys know, in this series, I'm completing or basically sharing one nugget that I learn each day that I complete of the P90X program. And you guys, today makes day 67. And oh my goodness, guys, right now it's 11:12 p.m. and it's been a long day. It's been a very long day. And actually, today, you guys, I'm supposed to be doing Yoga X, and I actually haven't had a chance to do it today because, as I said, it's been a very busy one today. And man, I just been out pretty much all day, and so as you can probably imagine, I'm pretty tired right now. And I'm getting ready to do Yoga X now. I'm just wanting to do this video right quick, just to keep it real, and just let you guys know where I'm at with everything right now. But that's how it is sometimes, right? Sometimes with life, as you're pursuing a goal, you just got things that get in the way, and you just got to make the most of what you can. Because when I got home, I actually got home probably closest to like 5:30, and I needed to rest. You know what I'm saying? I needed to sleep and eat. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing that I was concerned about. Coming home, getting something to eat, and then I took a bath. Just kind of relaxed myself a little bit because I've been kind of sore. I've been doing some weight training this week with P90X, but then I was like, all right, I'm gonna just take me a little nap. I'm gonna get me up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do Yoga X. And I know I'm gonna feel good afterwards because even though Yoga X is like an hour and 30 minutes long, I know I'm gonna feel good when I finish it because it is a really good workout. All right, you guys. So without further ado, y'all, I just want to go ahead and get into today's topic of the video, and it is a powerful one, you guys. It's something I've been thinking about really a lot. Uh, and as you see in the title, the name of this video is called Practice Visualization. Practice visualization. And the motivation for this video is definitely coming from the other two videos that I did. If you've been following my series, you know that I did a video on how to use learning styles to increase your faith. And then in the following video, I did how to use facial expression, posture, and tone to increase belief. Alright, and if you haven't checked out those videos, I definitely encourage that you do so. Okay, they're very powerful. I think you're gonna really like the techniques that I use. And let's face it, increasing your belief. Who wouldn't want to do that, right? Who wouldn't want to increase their belief in what they're pursuing? Because let's face it, you all, we got stuff in this world, right? That's trying to cause us to feel like we are unable to achieve our goals. Every single day we have obstacles that get in our way. We have distractions. Besides ourselves, we have everything. We have responsibilities, a lot of things that try to make us feel like we don't have control of our lives. But when you can increase your belief in spite of those things and know that you're going to achieve what you're pursuing, hey, there's no feeling like that. All right. And so in today's video, what I want to talk about again is how to practice visualization. I actually want to pull up my notes here right quick because I just want to make some quick bullet points. So on when it comes to practicing visualization, what's so interesting, you all, is that when you think about how majority of the world is raised, let's think about when we were kids. We had such a innocence, right? When we were kids, we wanted to be like superheroes. We wanted to, we felt like we could do anything. But at some point, we when we went to school, when we started, being taught about what it meant to fit in and how you had to, to follow certain rules and things like that. If we didn't do those things, if we didn't fit in, if we didn't follow those rules, what happened? We got criticized for it, right? We got smacked, right, on the face, or not on the face, but probably on the behind, right? If we had a parent or something that had a belt, they probably whooped our behind. And if we were in school, we probably got a mark on our cards, conduct cards, because we didn't listen, right? And that has a major impact on your life, when you think about it, because as you grow older, that stuff starts to spill over into other things, like, building relationships, having, getting friends, and, the job. You start thinking about all these different things that when you were, are just a child, and before, learning about all that stuff, you didn't care. It didn't matter, and so I say all that to say that, our mind, when it came to what we thought of ourselves, we no longer, positioned ourselves to be in control. We allow what we thought about ourselves to be taken over by society, by our environment. And so whatever we saw ourselves as, it was no longer what we thought for ourselves. It was what people or the environment thought about us. So I want you to think about that. That's pretty powerful, huh? Just the idea that, somebody was trying to get in our driver's seat, and trying to make us feel like, we were something else when we had an image for ourselves. Okay. And so in this video, what I want you to get excited about is taking back that image, taking back what it was that you thought about yourself, and, creating that for yourself right now. Because, guys, I want to say this right now, and I've been thinking about this. Beyond the looks that you can get for your body, beyond building your body and getting the best body that you want, if your mind is not there, okay, if your mind is not focusing on that image that you have for yourself, then you're not going to achieve your goals. Or even if you do, you won't stay there long. All right, because if you're being swayed by the wind, if you're being swayed by the environment, if you're being swayed by people, you're going to get off track. Okay, so I want you guys to take back control of your life, take back control of your mind. And in this video, I want to give you some tips, or at least an example of how you can do that. But the first thing that you got to do, you guys, is that you got to get clear about what it is you want for yourself. And in this video particularly, you got to get clear about your vision. What is it that you want? What is it that you see yourself doing? What is it, that you want to achieve? And you want to be as detailed as possible. So on this channel, I talk about, health and wellness. I talk about building the best body that you have. So with that in mind, what does this image look like for you? I want you to really take some time right now. You can pause this video for a couple of seconds, maybe a minute, and think about that. What does your image look like? Are you a famous bodybuilder? Are you a swimsuit model? Are you, on the cover of a magazine? What are you doing? All right, so I want you to really take a moment to think about that image, and then I want you to think about how you look. What are you wearing? How defined are your muscles? Who's looking at you? All right, I want you to take a moment right now to think about that, because what I'm going to have you do as you think about this, I want you to do two things. Number one, I want you to write that down. All right, I want you to write down that image. Write that description down, because as you do that, then what I want you to do is actually meditate on that. All right, because that's how you begin moving in that direction. When you have exactly the description of how you want to look, and it's made plain on paper, then you can begin to meditate on that thing day in and day out. When you're in your car driving, you can meditate on it. Before you go to bed, you can fall asleep on it. When you're waking up, that can be the first thing that you think about in the morning. When you're getting ready for work, whatever it is, you guys, you're constantly thinking about your goal. Okay? And so once you have that written down, what I want you to do now, and this is something that I practice, and I mean, you can sit down in a chair. I want you to get really comfortable. I don't want you to be tense. I don't want you to be straining your mind. This is not nothing like that you need to be doing. I just want you to have faith, and I want you to feel calm. All right. And so as you're sitting down, really you can be doing this any kind of way, but the best way to do it is to sit down, to relax. You can close your eyes. You can have your paper nearby, but you can have it, you can read it, but ideally, once you have it written down, basically you would have had that written in your mind as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have it written down, you can memorize what you've described about yourself. And basically it's to help you, the writing, whatever it is that you wrote, you basically can reference back to it if you want. But once you know what it is in your mind and you've written down, then you can close your eyes, all right, and then you can begin visualizing the description that you described of yourself. Okay, and so what I want you to do And here's what's interesting, and I'll get to this in a moment, but I want you to visualize that image of yourself. I want you to see yourself if you're standing before people. I want you to see yourself smiling in front of the people. I want you to see the people smiling in front of you. Okay, I want you to visualize the people doing exactly what it is that you want them to do. Okay, because let's face it, I know, and this is a good example that I like to use when I talk to people about this because I think it's powerful. When we have a thought that we're trying to focus on, what usually happens? We have other thoughts that try to discourage us, right? Or we have other thoughts that try to distract us. And the example that I like to use is that when we're going, what happens? What direction can you go when you go running? You can only go forward, right? If you're on a sidewalk and you're running, the only direction you can go is forward. And that's only one direction that you can go. But oftentimes, when we're running and we're looking straight ahead, which is the direction that we should be looking when we're running, what happens? We got cars that pass by, we have birds that fly over our heads, or we may have somebody trying to call us from behind. And so what I'm saying is that we have distractions, right? We have distractions that try to keep us from going forward. And I think that's what's so interesting about running is that it is literally designed to help you stay focused and focus in one direction. Okay? So in the same way, when it comes to visualizing your image of yourself, whenever you have a thought, that a trespassing thought that tries to come in your mind, what I simply want you to do is to let it pass by. When that car comes and you see it as you're running straight ahead, you don't have to look at that car. That car is not nothing you need to be focusing on. What you need to be focusing on is looking straight ahead. All right? So as you're looking straight ahead, what that car going to do? It's just going to pass right on by. All right? So as you're visualizing that image for yourself, if you have any trespassing thoughts, don't give it any attention. Don't fight it. Don't strain. Just keep your mind on your image. Continue to visualize the people that are looking at you. Continue to see yourself in the best shape of your life. And as I said in the other videos about increasing your faith, begin using the facial expressions that can increase your faith. Begin using a smile, right? That can make you increase that faith. And then the posture, you can have your body sitting up tight, or sitting up straight. And that can also increase your faith. And then even if you want to act like you're talking, you can even talk out loud with your eyes closed as you're visualizing that image for yourself. You can talk in a very enthusiastic manner. You can use all of those things as you're visualizing your goal. And even if you can't necessarily see an image, because sometimes what happens, and I'm sorry about that, I had to touch the mic or the mouse here again, but sometimes what happens is that we may switch between an image and then words, okay, in our mind. And that's okay. Try to focus on that image or try to focus on the words that you've written down on that paper, okay? And so that's the point, you guys. That's everything that I wanted to share in this video. I know I said a lot here, but I definitely hope you got some value. I definitely hope that you was following what I'm saying. But focus on the words or focus on the image. And you'll find that as you are doing that, you're going to gain more confidence in yourself. You're going to gain more faith in what you're doing. And you're going to find yourself, which again is so powerful, looking in one direction. Looking in one direction. All right? And so that's it, you guys. You're going to be focused. I hope you guys got value in this video. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do Yoga X here. I got a whole hour and 30 minutes right now with it. So it's going to already be tomorrow for day 68. But that's all right, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get this knocked out the way right quick. But you guys, I hope you have a blessed night. Continue to stay encouraged to reach your goals. And just guys know that you can do it, okay? All right, so you guys definitely show me some love in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. And don't forget, you guys, to subscribe to this channel where each and every day I come again before you with another nugget that I'm learning each day that I complete of the P90X program. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget to bring it.